We're around 4,720 meters, which is probably the highest we're going to do on this trip, and the going's been pretty tough. The climb all the way down from the valley up to 4,720, difficult to breathe. However, we've got a downhill section now, so we're wrapping up nice and warm before hitting the downhill.
I'm freezing and absolutely knackered.
Kelly's done really well.
I'm quite emotional at the moment. I'm looking forward to the downhill.
So that's the pass over there, which we've just come over at 4,720 metres. Now we've got a downhill section heading to a little village about 10 to 15 kilometres downhill from here. However, the scenery is absolutely breathtaking. Unfortunately, the peaks are all clagged in, but you can just make out the white of the snow of the high peaks around here. And there's Kelly putting her gloves on, getting ready to go downhill.
Very cold.
We are cycling towards Huaraz, and we are faced with some spectacular valleys with the mist rising. We left this morning with quite a lot of rain. However, the rain has now stopped, and as you can see, the mist is slowly rising, revealing spectacular peaks in the distance, covered in snow.
And we're at about, not sure, about 3,500. So goodness knows how high they are. They're just magical. It was worth the 4,700 metre climb yesterday.
We have just arrived in a little village called Katak on our way to Huaraz, and lucky for us we found a hostel because it is absolutely chucking it. It's hailstones coming down with vengeance, so luckily enough we found a little hostel for 10 solids, which is about £2.50, and this is our room, and this is Kelly, nice and dry.
Very wet Kelly with very cold hands. Dave's even got a little bit of frostbite on his finger, it's so cold, my lips have gone numb. Waking up to another beautiful morning. We're just leaving Huaraz and snow-capped mountains again. We've been so lucky because we've had so much rain over the last week that the weather's just cleared up. So today we've got about 40 kilometres on tarmac road, which we're happy about, aren't we, Dave? And on that 40 kilometres we've got to go through about 33 tunnels, which is going to be quite exciting. And these are some of my favourite flowers that we've seen so far in Peru. I'm not sure the names of them, but the stalk grows directly up through the flower heads. They're very strange. Don't know if you can see them very well.
We are cycling towards Trujillo from Huaraz, and we have just left the Cañón del Pato through Huayanga, and now slowly the landscape is changing from lush valleys to desert. And I'll zoom in there. You can just make out Kelly coming along. Again, pretty hard going at the moment because we're back down to 1,500 metres and you can really feel the heat. However, we've also got a headwind which is quite strong coming up through the valley. However, we have got the advantage that it's downhill.